Now, let me be honest with y'all here, man. I'll be real. I'm I'm kind of toasted at the moment. And I mean, I'm sitting here, it's my day off. I decided to get some beer, but I'll be honest, even me a little bit lit, I can see past the bullshit in the end of the day. Right? And it allows me to be able to slow down my brain a little bit to catch up with my mouth. Maybe it slows down my mouth that I can't keep up with my brain. One of the two. But either way, let's talk about the giant tech bubble that's happening right now on Wall Street because I think it's kind of important. So I wanted to actually look at an IPO that happened this week. I'm not going to talk about DoorDash. Let's talk about Airbnb. Now, DoorDash, I understand they're taking advantage of circumstance at the moment, right? And the reason why I'm not going to look at DoorDash at the moment, they're going to be like massive growth. I would short them out next year. They're going to end up dropping once restaurants end up opening up on a regular basis. They're still going to be much higher than where they are today, but Airbnb is a different situation altogether. So, Airbnb's valuation surges past $100 billion in biggest US IPO of 2020. Now, is there a bubble? Why, yes, there is, right? Let's be real here. There is absolutely no reason to value this company beyond, all right, $100 billion. There's no reason whatsoever. In a company in the middle of the coronavirus where everybody's locked down, there's no air travel and nobody's going nowhere, there's absolutely no reason to have a valuation of this nature. Okay? It opened at 146 on the NASDAQ, far above the IPO price of $68 per share. That raised $3.5 billion in the company. The stock hit a high of 165 and closed at 144. All right. Now let's think about this, right? It's kind of important to think about this in perspectives. This company by itself, all right, when it comes down to it, legit is bigger than Raytheon, right? It's bigger than it's bigger than it's bigger than Caterpillar. It's bigger than fucking BP Oil. It's bigger than all these other companies. It's bigger than Marriott. All right, and there's no reason whatsoever that this company should be valued in this manner. All right, in the end of the day. So I wanted to look at this, right? Net income quarter three of 2020 was $219.3 million. All right. Its gross profit for the quarter three of 2020 was 1.1 billion, right? Annual gross the gross profit margin was 83.1 billion or 83.1%. The cash is 2.7 billion on hand. Now this company, it stands here and it actually makes money, which is important, right? Because most of these companies in general, when they bring them to IPO, they don't make money. But the truth of the matter is that this company legit, it doesn't make that much money to where you should be valuing it to where it really is today, right? So let's look at this individual here, right? Because it's really important to understand exactly where the numbers lie, all right? And that's highly the fucking important because when you get down to it, all right, it has a 200 PPE rating. Say that again. It has a 200 PE ratio. All right. That means the stock right now, its market cap is valued at 200% of earnings. I'm going to say that again, right? 200% of earnings. Now, I understand as a fundamental investor, as a lot of individuals look at us as dinosaurs, right? They go, oh man, you don't understand the new way things is done. I understand that you think that, just raw speculation should just push something up above the margins, right? It really should, right? This is right. A $35 billion valuation would thus imply a PE ratio of well over 200. Well, at current, right, it's valued at 100 billion. So right now it's sitting at a PE ratio of 900. Somebody do the math. Actually, 600. As a PE ratio of over 600. That doesn't make any sense in any form whatsoever. There is no reason, none whatsoever, that it should have a 600 PE ratio. That is patently ridiculous. Other than the fact that boomers' 401k money is looking for places for yield. And they're all just piling in to this fucking IPO. They're not going to stand here and pile into old stocks, right? Because like if they have actual problems with them, right? They have real world actual holdings. They have real estate. They have expenses. They have debt. This company doesn't in the end of the day. So what basically they're saying is this company is worth 600 times what it's valued at right now. I legitimately have no idea to how we got here, right? Legit, I have no clue how we got to this point in speculation. But somebody needs to calm the fuck down and have a conversation about some of this. Because there's no way, all right, that you're going to have a bubble this insane without it fucking exploding. There's no fucking way in any way, shape, or form. Because if assets and equities are built up to this point, you eventually are going to have a tumble. Like somebody's going to have a conversation about the value of our currency. Because it doesn't make any rational sense whatsoever. Legit. Because if our currency has been devalued to the point that this fucking stock, and this $35 billion valuation number here, right? What they're talking about, this is what it was initially valued at before the IPO. After the IPO, it jumped to $100 billion. $100 billion market cap for a company that's, number one, not that old, right? And secondly, for a company legitimately that hasn't been proven that it can sit here and draw profit no matter what happens during a coronavirus lockdown with all the uncertainty in the market today. I don't understand what is going on, but you people have lost your minds, right? Legit. You have fell down and bumped your heads to think that this company is worth $100 billion. There's too many people drinking the Elon Musk Kool-Aid in the end of the day. Legit, I like Elon Musk. I think he's a cool dude. I think he's a brilliant individual. But in the end of the day, he's just a person. All right. And there's no reason that you should sit here and value these tech stocks to this level. It's insane. All right. Joe, look, I'm Tom Peace from Pnoid News. I wanted to drop some content for y'all today since I had a day off and I know what else to cover. So this is where we are. I'm like, you know the deal, man. Just holla at your fucking boy. Peace.